This is Factorio. This is the supply challenge mission. The supply challenge comes with if you buy the game with the second or third level instead of just getting the base game. And you see, start here, welcome to the supply challenge mission. And it's going to go through and tell you what you need to do. You have levels. Limited amount of time to get the required amount of supplies into the chest, which right here they all act the same. 21 levels, getting harder and harder with each level. Basically, yeah, they get a lot more difficult with every level, so best that I've seen so far is to try and work ahead on each level that's in the early game. Try and get some automation set up quick. 10 times the level number plus any time bonus if you finish early, so you can turn in time for a higher score. That hasn't been working for me, so this time I'm basically not going to go for score. I'm going to go for try and complete. Yeah, you need all the luck we can get. And then you'll see right off the bat, time starts immediately, and we have to get 15 stone into these chests. So just like always, we start with very limited resources. So make a quick X. You do start off, I got just a second here, start off with all your necessary resources. There's some coal hidden under here and here, so we have a pretty decent supply to get us going. And you can see over here there's a little bit more over here, there's some more coal down here, and then oil spots and water so basically they give you everything you need. There's a handful of trees, probably just enough trees, but not a lot to get in your way. So this first one is just hack out 15 quick stone and go ahead and get that turned in, and then we'll get started on trying to build some factory resources. So I've done the challenge level a couple of times and I haven't completed it yet, so this may end up being a very short series if I don't complete this one. I'm gonna get a 20 stone here and boom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, turn that in. Alright, now I can sit on this level or I can turn it in. I know I'm going to try and use a couple of minutes here to get a few things going. And the very first thing, I want to get rid of that. I know I want to set up at least one of these. I'm going to set that up right there. And we get 5 more stone here. Five more of this. I get a few of 5 of these. And to do that and get. I need 9 plates, so I actually need 4 more of these. And one to grow on. There's that, there's that. That'll get me a little bot going over here. And to hack down a tree. Alright, I'm going to build a box. While that's building, I'm going to set this up right there, and there, and there. Okay, Now we'll get just a little bit of coal going from that. Get these. We'll get 5 more rocks. Keeping a close eye on the time. I'm probably going to start looking at, probably going to try and end these around 30 seconds left. I get a little bit of a bonus, but at the same time, I'll be able to maximize my time. Okay. A few more here. That's one thing, you really can't afford to get distracted with what you're doing. I lost a couple of levels for that very reason. I got distracted working on one item, and I let the time run out, and that'll kick you every time. So get another tree. Power that guy. Okay. Everything else works the same as the regular game. This will be like an exponential growth here. This will work for us until we can get electricity up and running. I need, okay, we can do that, and let's make a bot here, and get that down, watching the time, keeping an eye on the time. Set that right there, 30 seconds, go to the next level. Okay, need another tree. So this is iron plates, and iron plates so far are in just about every level. You have to turn in plates and gears and everything else. So one of the things you're really gonna have, oh, stop. Right clicking on things, shift clicking things. Alright, we'll get that going, and we'll put a box right there. I'll put this one right here, actually, probably. Oh, I got enough. I'm going to put this stuff into a box here for now. I'm going to build one more, and this will be, actually, I'm going to be pulling it out so often and so fast. Let's go ahead and put this guy right there. Fuel him up a little bit. Oh. Yep. See, now we're just getting iron plates making straight out of the foundry there. And kind of offsetting my coal production here a little bit. Okay, half in there. The other half in there. Okay, I don't really need copper right now, but we're going to need that in the next challenge. So can look at getting, yeah. And I'm going to put a miner up here, so I might as well go ahead and get 10 of these, because stone is really handy in the first little bits. Alright, let's see if we leave plates in. Yep, we left some plates there. We'll be constantly coming back to this, so I don't think it'll ever overfill. Okay, we'll build 2 of those. Oh, that's building. Get some fuel for them. And 4, that'll get them started. And we'll put that right there. Stick a couple of pieces of coal in him. Put that right here. And with this guy, we're just going to put a box down, a couple pieces of coal in him. Okay. Alright, that's good. Put half of it back in there. Half there. Half there. And we're just going to keep halving this up. There we go. And you can have the other wood. So right now we have plenty of that to go around. Good range. And you see, we haven't even really done anything towards our challenge, but we still have a few minutes here, and it's a fairly easy challenge, so we're sort of taking advantage of the time. Clear out some of these trees so we have some backup supplies. Alright, there's our 30 iron plates. I don't want to build with those, so alright, now we got 2 minutes we can work on. Yeah, there we go. Oop. Need some fuel. Need a little fuel. You're doing okay. There we go. Okay. So now we need to start, like, I'm thinking about power so we can get away from coal. I'll go ahead and make one of those, and we need to come up here. See, I collect those rocks. Now I'll go ahead and give him those. So, just gonna run my power out right here. We're just gonna put our power distribution right here. Like I say, we're not gonna be building a huge long-term base. This is a short-term. 1, 2, 3. Be more than enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll be able to power those up and build the engine on the next one. Just 18 of those. And we'll get copper is definitely going to be the more abundant thing in the beginning, but one of the factors about copper is everything in the beginning uses copper wire, so we will be going through a ton of copper wire. Luckily you get 2 per bar on that, so that kind of helps out a little bit. And I'm just getting a little bit of this. There we go, checking our time. Okay, turn that in. 30 iron plates, 30 copper plates. We can go ahead and turn the copper in. Blink. Blink. Put that back. And it only takes exactly what it needs. Like you saw me, it leaves everything else in there so you can get it back. And this is going to be the next thing. I mean, we really try to get these in some sort of mass production, because the iron plates, iron gear wheels, they're going to be needed on every level. All of this stuff that's going to be coming up later, we're just using tons of it. And of course, they've got wheels there, and the transporter belts and inserters use copper, the electronic circuits, which uses copper wire. We'll be going through just literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of electronic circuits. We got this. Yep, we can go ahead and turn this in. Blink, blink, blink. Okay. Now, we got 5 whole minutes to try and be productive. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my power started. Get a handful of poles going there. There's our engine. Blink. And we will warm these up a little bit, and we're going to put a pole right there and right there. I'm going to kind of try and spread these out just a little bit so they'll be effective later on, because I kind of know where my stuff's going to have to be. Alright, that's good for now. That'll give us room for two of these electric miners as soon as we get the plates. There's one. We need three of them actually, because we're going to put one on the coal right here. So my power distribution should handle all three of these things. We're going to just have this fill a box up with coal. So we'll have it on both. Perfect. Get rid of that. And put this guy right 1.5K. That'll do for now. We'll move all that if we wear it out. Still got 3 minutes. Take half of that wood and come on, more plates. And eventually I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit. These will be this should actually ramp up pretty fast. The electrics gather it a lot more, so but I'll probably take and keep this oriented this way, and then put a little belt that comes out, and maybe 4 of these furnaces around a belt with some inserters on each side, and I can have 4 of those going, and this should probably keep up okay, at least early on. Rocks. Oh, yep, we're good on rocks. And I'm gonna get a few more pieces of coal. Yeah, you can come over here, and yep, we'll get 64 there. We don't want these burners to run out. Half in there, half in there, and half in there. Now one thing, you see I can't really select right here. This thing sort of takes up a little bit of space, and I haven't found a way to move it. So you kind of have a little selectable dead zone right in around this thing. So that's just one of those deals. Something to deal with. Alright. Okay, yeah, here we go. And make one of those, and we're going to replace this with that. Yep, okay, that's, we'll get that, and get that. Okay, that's 8. So yes. 7,000, that'll do. And we'll make 2 of these and 4 of those and 1 more of those. So got our belt there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be about far enough. I'm going to put one of them right here, and the other one right here. There's one, and there's one. Stick a power pole right in between them. Boom. Oh wait. That's even better. That way I can expand on that same power pole. Okay. And let's go get some furnace fuel. 15 seconds. Woo! See? It's easy to get distracted. Easy to get distracted. Alright. This there. These things. Okay, we're turning those out in double time. See, now we need, let's see, the gears are 2, so we need 90 iron plates. And we got 6 minutes to make 90 iron plates. Might as well say we need 100 because we got 10 more coming up on the next level. Plus probably gear wheels, copper cable. And we'll go ahead and get ahead of that production. I'm going to go ahead and burn every bit of that on copper cables, since just because we're going to turn them in, but we still use them in circuits, and we can still use them in circuits and a few other things. So we'll have a ton of these. It speeds up manual production until we can start doing research and get this stuff done automated. And speaking of automation, there's one of those. Oh yeah, we got just a little bit still going here. Okay. Yeah, running all the way over there for coal is going to get old, so we'll end up we'll use this up and then end up piping this out and over. We could actually take and just pipe it right over to one of these chests and pick it up every time we come to do a turn in, though. Because they won't keep anything that's not part of the requirements. Everything else will just stay there. Okay, 62 of those. Alright, we got 2.3K, that's the whole load, and that should power it too. Nope. Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to have a... Oh, there. That's in line. Yep. That'll do it. And it just sort of keeps those lines going. We'll put it in a box for now. We'll eventually just put a belt on it. And we'll have to divide it up. Split some of it off to come up here and feed these guys. So that we keep our power going. 21, 20, 46. Okay, we're good for a little bit. Where are we at on these? Okay. So can make our. We'll go ahead and just make all of those. We're going to need them anyway, so. Go, and this thing, it's just insanely working insanely faster than this thing can cook them up, so that's fine. Give it that one little piece of coal there. This, do that, and boom, we get those back. We need 10 more iron plates. That shouldn't take very long. Meanwhile, 2 more of these, and I don't want to sacrifice the iron plates just yet, but what I'm going to do is put 2 more of these, so we can put a robot here and a robot there, and we'll double up our production. There we go, and there's that thing. Okay. Now, we got about 1.5 minutes that we can spare. We need 7 more. 5, 6, 7. There. One more. There we go. And we can make 1, 2. I must have miscounted. And we'll put that there. That there. And this coal is so, 1, faster, and 2, a lot more convenient. Okay. Good. And not good, but doable. Get that. There we go. Oh yeah. See, now coal production can't even, coal production is way ahead of the mining tool now. Nope. There we go. Take that up. I need to move that over 1, because this is gonna, the next one's gonna fit right beside it, and then I'm just gonna belt it right over and down. So we need, obviously we still need more plates, but we got iron plates and copper cables coming up. 30 seconds. There we go. Let's go ahead and offload. Look at that. We got tons of this. That'll speed things up. Alright. Got one of those. I'm going to put it right beside this one and belt it over. I don't think they can stack. I don't think that'll work. Let's see if it, yep, it'll fit right there. And then we will, is that gonna pick it up? 1. Oh. No. I know what we need to do. Yeah. Oh, I see. The daggone power pole's in the way. So, looks like I'm going to have to do that. I'm not going to be able to, no wonder it wasn't working right. So I got 1, and then 2. A couple more of those. 3, 4. Now then, now we're cooking. Now we got some monster coal production going, and I guess we need to go ahead and move that over 1. Okay. Tons of coal coming in. That's right. That's right. All right, we got to start pulling this out of here. So, I think what we'll do is take this up. It was good. It was a good way to start, but I want to go here to 3, 4, 5, 6. Those out there. We're going to kind of set up the same thing, a little belt system right here. So I need 1 more of these. 1 and 2. Actually, since that's there, let's put them right side by side. We got 4 minutes. A couple of these guys. Always getting those buttons off. Those 2. A couple power poles, and put a power pole right there to cover them both. And do half a stack in each. Oh, well, that's backwards. There we go. And just gonna try and take something out that wasn't there. Okay, so that's a little bit better. That'll at least give this guy more to do. We should have just a buttload of this coming in now. Look at that. A couple of hundred of them up, set up and all. We are ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Pull that out. We'll go ahead and just fill him up. He should get, I think this guy gets like, is it 2.5 to, 2 or 3 to 1 or something like that? It's 1, 2, maybe it's like 5 to 1. 4, yeah, they get like 5 or 6 pieces that they mine up for every one they burn. So he's still doing good. Of course, these, they just grind it out. Look, this is already starting to fade a little bit. So 1.1K left, 2K there, 6, 7. All right, we're good on resources. This guy 871 left, but just look, tons of rocks. I'll be able to make stone for walls in no time. All right, so gears. We need 30. 1, 2. No, I'm just going to basically make about half of these. There. I think that's about 40 actually, so there we go. Alright, we got 1 minute. Alright, so electronic circuits are next. And those are copper cables and iron plates. Alright, so this is the first 5 levels, and you see they get a little bit intense if you're not quick on what you're doing there. You gotta move pretty swiftly, and it only gets worse. I say worse, but it gets tougher as you go along, because in the beginning, you know, you're turning in. If I had all these resources going and I was just using them completely for building, I wouldn't have a problem at all. I'd have tons and tons of resources. I could make everything that I wanted. But you see, I'm giving up, you know, I'm giving up 90, 100, 150 iron plates every single level, and it just gets more and more. So I'm going to turn this level in, and when we come back, we will pick up the next 5 levels. See you later.